I'm not going to lie, it's nice to get one over on the other big clubs and persuade him through the door. My team, Liverpool, I'm not saying it's done yet, right? Even my Twitter might say otherwise.
Be careful.
But it seems like Liverpool going in for the Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi, a player who's been on Arsenal's radar, Bayern Munich's, Barcelona's as well. Do you think that move could be a needle mover for Liverpool?
I think you need it to be. You need to start signing some players.
Yes. Just
Honestly,
one would be great.
Yeah.
Really, we're the only club in Europe who hasn't signed anyone. But
Really?
yeah, it's factual information. That is a stat, actually.
That is a true stat.
That is a true
stat.
stat.
Right? That one.
Trust me, because I don't want that stat to be true. But yeah, I'm really excited by this. We saw his prowess in the Euro final. I think a lot of people, when they saw Rodri go off injured in that game and saw Zubimendi come on, they're thinking, this is it. This is the chance to go and win the Euros. But he was brilliant, if not better than Rodri was in that first half. So
better than Rodri?
He was better in that game.
Oh,
right.
Not better than Rodri, but he was better in that game. I was
going to say, there's a bit of a
25 years old. The thing with Real Sociedad, he's a Basque-born player. He's born in San Sebastian. You know that Real Sociedad would like to look after their own. They give them 8-9 year contracts. They're very loyal. They look after them. For him to even be thinking about leaving
when
must
they
be
do
big.
It's loyalty, and when we do it, it's a problem. We give 8 year 9 contracts because we love our players too. No,
sure,
just
but
want to take care of their futures.
This is the Basque country, not the billionaire bottle jobs.
No,
so you have to
that
remember
is classic football fan myopia.
Right.
When other teams do it, you criticise.
It's the way you do it.
Oh, it's the way we do it.
It's the way. It's not what you do. It's the way you do it.
Okay.
Tell me about Zubimendi then. What do you know about him?
Well, I mean, listen, I think your holding midfield position has been pretty much heavily relying on Endo since Fabinho obviously dropped off massively.
Did a great job last season, Endo.
You had McAllister in there at the start of the season as well. He did a good job, but I think McAllister, one of the things with this move, you're just going to just guarantee that McAllister's going to get unleashed in that 8 role. He's such a good shooter from range, such a good passer, unbelievable value for money. To be able to bring that balance to your side and give that midfield a little bit of a rejig, I think is massive. It looks to be a very good player. More possession orientated. Obviously, Barcelona wanted him previously, so I mean, judging by the way you guys are maybe going to play next season, it's different to Klopp. So we shouldn't be looking at Klopp's midfield and thinking how would he work in that. It's obviously Slot now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him. I think it's an astute bit of business. It's a decent fee. It's not too much. So yeah, I think good age as well. So.
Good age. Nicky, do you think this one is one that Liverpool desperately needed when you consider the players that are available in that number 6 position? The age is the profile that Liverpool are looking for. The price is pretty much the market standard for a top team to go out and buy a CDM. Yeah. He does tick a lot of boxes.
Yeah, he does. And you know, you've had some good players in there over the past few years as well. Fabinho, you lost. Thiago, is he still there?
No, he's coach at Barcelona now.
Coach at Barcelona, there you go. But yeah, I think it's something that you needed to address. You know, as you said, Endo done well, but he's not got the longevity in his legs, and I think it would have been something that Slot looked at when he came in and probably targeted that as a main position.
Laurie, I've done my research on him. A lot of people say he's not the out-and-out destroyer type like a Ugarte is, like a Fabinho was. He's more of a controller. He almost sets the tempo. Yeah. He's good in small spaces, can ping a pass, can break the lines. I think he scored 7 goals in 150 odd games for Sociedad, which obviously isn't his job. But when he does score, they are good goals, like most CDMs. They're probably goals from outside the box. It was monitored by Arsenal. Are you maybe a tad regretful knowing that he might be on the way to Anfield, but then again, you might be getting his teammate Marino?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I think if you do get him, it'll be a good signing. From what I've seen, he does look a good player. The only thing I would question about him is his apparent lack of judgment, because how you can turn down Arsenal and go to
Do we sense
Liverpool.
a bit of bitterness on the table?
Who's won the title recently?
Yeah.
Who's won anything recently?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but yeah, you needed to sign somebody.
Silence.
Yeah.
You needed to sign somebody, and yeah, I think it would be a good move for you.
I also think it's part
Good luck
of your
with that.
like midfield regen, isn't it? Like, I know you saw it a little bit last season, but this is just like another one adding to it. So if you look at McAllister, Szoboszlai, and then you add Zubimendi to it, that's a pretty decent midfield trio.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how he would fill into this midfield. And I think, again, it goes to show that you let the experts do what they're doing. A lot of people were saying, why haven't we signed anyone? If I'm honest, it would have been nicer to have done this a month ago, to have him bed in for pre-season, etc. But wait till the
I do have
the
a
end of the
question,
window's
though.
done and then judge it.
Is he the manager's signing, or has he just been brought in and the manager will have to manage him?
I think well, listen, the way the structure is now at Liverpool, it's almost, Hughes and Edwards use their data-driven analytics to go out and find the best player. They obviously present him to Slot and say, do you think this player, according to us, we think he's going to improve the squad based on X, Y, Z. Do you think? And I think, yeah, why? How could you not? I mean, his stats from last season were incredible. Got into that Spain squad. He's won the Euros, won the Nations League. I think he's won the Copa del Rey with Sociedad as well. So again, it's taken a lot of persuading for him to leave. It's not often that that club allows their star talents to leave. Do you?
Well, I think he was on the record as saying that he was happy at Sociedad.
Yeah,
He
that's
weren't
what I
going
mean.
anywhere.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean. So it must have been a good deal. And again, this isn't done yet. However, do you think that Sociedad, having potentially facing to lose Marino and Zubimendi, that they've only got 3 weeks to go out and replace two players, but they're going to have a few quid in the bank?
Well, exactly. Money talks, and the Spanish league is not exactly flush with cash right now, is it? So
No, it's
Sure,
actually
Atletico.
the first time Liverpool bought a La Liga player since. Any guesses?
what was that? Say that
The first time Liverpool have purchased a player from La Liga since. Give me the name.
Alonso.
The year.
Xavi Alonso?
No, that was 20. That was the last piece of business we did with Sociedad 20
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago
that's what I'm
this
thinking.
summer. But no, it was
Torres?
10 years after that. No. Any guesses in the chat? Out of all the midfield, this potential move, could benefit Szoboszlai the most out of that midfield. And again, we know Slot likes to play either 1-10, sometimes 2-10s as well. So there's options there.
As
It's
long as
interesting as well. Zubimendi in and Trent out.
I didn't say it.
I know you didn't say it, but I'm looking at you.
I got a look of death then.
No, there's no way that he's leaving this summer.
Watch
no,
this space.
No way. But yeah, listen, I'm really happy and enthused by the potential move.
Yeah, you do look very
Just happy
encouraged.
to get a signing, aren't you?
Just happy.
Just happy.
Yeah.
Been a long summer.
It's been
Do
a
you
long
think,
summer.
you think it's a bit of pressure? Obviously, he's going to come in and probably have to start straight away.
Yeah, he might have to. He might well have to. I mean, Ipswich away, first day of the season. I'm actually going to the Sevilla game at Anfield this Sunday. I doubt he'll be involved in that at all. So listen, I'm really happy that Liverpool seem to be making moves, and I'm not going to lie, it's nice to get one over on the other big clubs and persuade him through the door. I did tweet him saying there's some great tapas places in Liverpool, so maybe
God.
that's what has
Meet
potentially
up with him
That's done
Sunday.
it.
You can take him out, show him around.
If you are watching, Martin, give me a shout. So
I'd love to know though
go.
why he would have turned down.
But did he turn
Arsenal
down Arsenal?
for
Don't know if he
Did
did.
he turn down Arsenal? Did Arsenal
He's
even
been a
offer?
long-term
I don't
target.
think he did.
for
Yeah,
Arsenal.
we don't know.
I don't
We
think
know.
Arsenal even put in an offer.
The narrative is that
There's a lot of
he
players
knocked
in
us
the
back.
Arsenal side, though, isn't there?
Sorry?
They're playing that position. They've got
Yeah,
players in there already.